Welcome to El Salvador. I am driving to San Salvador. I'm a little bit more than halfway between the city and the airport. And so I wanted to just, quickly talk about what's going to be happening for the next few days while I'm here. So there's three things that are the primary focus for this portion of the trip here in El Salvador. The ongoing anti-LGBT violence certainly is something that I have covered here on my previous two trips, and I suspect that will be a topic of conversation with the activists with whom I'm meeting while I'm here. So that's the first issue. The second issue is the ongoing impact of President Trump's immigration policy. The most notable change to that since I was last here in September was that the administration has ended the temporary protected status program for folks from El Salvador that had been in place since an earthquake in 2001. And so there are roughly 200,000 Salvadorans in the U.S. that have benefited from TPS, and that program has been ended, and so it's going to be phased out, I believe, in 18 months or so. So that's the latest in a series of actions the Trump administration has taken with regards to immigration that has really caused a lot of concern here in El Salvador. The status of DACA being another one of the issues that folks, including the LGBT rights advocates here, are very concerned about. So that's the second issue that we'll be focusing on here. And then the third and final issue is the fact that there are national elections taking place here on Sunday, and I haven't seen any campaign signs yet, but further down the road as you left the airport, there certainly were many, many large billboards and many large banners. In fact, we're coming up on one here on this overpass, and this is the mayor of San Marcos. We're driving through the town of San Marcos, which is right outside of San Salvador, and so that's one of many of the banners and billboards and such for the election. You'll see a lot of them on the sides on the street, on the utility poles. So that's the third thing that's going on. So we have the anti-LGBT violence that continues to happen here with an alarming rate, the impact of the immigration policies of President Trump on El Salvador, and finally the national elections that are taking place on Sunday. Those are the three things on which I'll be focusing. And then of course I'm going to be spending time with Ernesto Valle, our correspondent here in San Salvador. He's fantastic. We're having dinner tonight, and then we'll be likely working together while I'm here. I will be here in El Salvador until Tuesday morning when I fly to Rio Hacha, Colombia, in the northern part of the country, and then from there I go to Bogotá, the capital, and that'll be my final stop on this trip. And so, unas palabras en español antes de entrar San Salvador, y tengo la necesidad de poner atención al tránsito y todo porque es bien loca. Estoy aquí en El Salvador, bienvenidos, y hay tres cosas en que voy a enfocar aquí en este país durante los próximos días. Uno es la violencia contra la comunidad LGBT. Segundo, el impacto de la política del presidente Trump, la política migratoria del presidente Trump aquí en El Salvador. Y finalmente hay elecciones nacionales aquí que se celebrarán el domingo. Entonces, estos tres temas vamos a enfocar aquí en El Salvador. Estaré aquí en el país hasta el martes, cuando me voy a la ciudad de Rio Hacha, en la región de La Guajira, en Colombia. Y finalmente el próximo